Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your mid-August 2020 reading. This is for the 15th through the 31st, roughly. I want to start with the Story Cards Oracle by Kathy Nichols to get an overall idea of what the energy is that you are dealing with for the tail end of this month. This is for my Sag gang. Please help me to give them too many, sorry. Shuffling's been really bizarro tonight. Okay, well, they still want to give you a lot, so I guess I'm going to have to take all of these. Do I take all of these? Yes, okay. We got a lot going on here, Sag. Friendship. It's nice. Beginnings. Travel. Box of rain. Well, where are you headed, Sag? Not surprising. These Sag free-minded people that you are love to go on adventures and sort of, I don't know, explore. All right, well, I'm not going to do too much speculation here. Box of rain, let's see what the little booklet says about box of rain. I'm not getting a very clear read on that yet. Well, it says there may be rain, darkness, and clouds, yet these storms bring renewal and balance. And I really don't get any kind of foreboding or negative vibe about this at all, Sag, because of the cards that come before it, you know. So you may be traveling on a vacation somewhere with friends, or you may be embarking on some sort of new hobby that is going to take you traveling somewhere, camping. You know, with COVID and everything, I know that we're all very limited right now, but I've noticed that people are starting to kind of move around a little bit more, even if it's local trips, you know, like a little camping trip in the woods somewhere, or, but there is definitely a restless spirit that I'm feeling from you guys this month. A lot of restlessness. You need to feel renewed. I think a lot of us do. I mean, you're not the first sign that came up with something about needing to feel renewal or, you know, self-care. So that doesn't surprise me in the least. Let's see what the tarot says. This is Chris Ann's Light Seers Tarot. One just flew out, actually more than one. So we've got the Magician, and we've got the Ten of Cups. And this happens to me every once in a while. So sometimes when a card flips out and it lands like this, it's sort of like dealer's choice. What direction does the card really belong in? And sometimes I override and I make the decision, and it just comes from an intuition. So I'm not trying to manipulate your reading here, Sag, but I really do get the feeling that I don't think there's any kind of nefarious energy around you trying to cause any kind of mischief. I really think that there's something really cool going on. There's a restless energy and a restless spirit, but there's a restless energy to, like, come on already, let's have some fun, let's find some fulfillment. I'm tired of being in the house. I want to get out there. I want to manifest. That's what I'm feeling. And I'm feeling that is happening for you right now this month. You're in a very strong place of manifestation. Sagittarius, 15th through the 30th August. Okay. Yeah. New love coming in. or a new beginning, a new emotional beginning, right on the heels of emotional fulfillment. So, I mean, I think you've got like a really great, you're coming into something new, starting the cycle again on the heels of feeling very fulfilled. We've also got the Three of Pentacles, which is a card of co-creation, you know, collaboration, co-creation with others. And then you've got the Six of Pentacles, which is the law of reciprocity, you know, give and take, sharing, knowing how to give and receive. So there's a lot of good stuff going for you right now, Sag. Let's see if we can get more specific. Let's find out what it is that that you have manifested. I'm gonna just move this over a little bit, move it down. So now I'm going with the Dreaming Way Tarot. Thank you. Got the Seven of Wands. Got the High Priestess in reverse. Sometimes okay, Six of Cups. All right, sometimes in life, this is the message that Spirit's telling me to relay to you. Sometimes we don't always see a situation for what it, okay. We don't always see the silver lining of a situation. Like, we just see the rain, we just see the storm, but we don't see that that storm is meant to cleanse us of something. It's meant to bring in something new. It's meant to, this water is meant to dive deep into the earth and water these seeds so that these flowers can bloom and grow. Okay, it's very easy for us to get caught up in the now, so much so that we don't see the bigger picture. And in your restless energy, with these new beginnings, with this excitement that's in your life, with this manifestation that you are hard, I feel like you're furiously focused on, not in a scattered way, like you're very focused right now. You're very focused on bringing in good stuff. Like, you are determined. And sometimes when we are in that state of mind, we tend to get lost and not and see things rather literally, rather than the magical side of it. And that's why I think the High Priestess has come out here in the reverse position for you, Sag, as an aspect. It's juxtaposing the Magician here, but if you were really manifesting up to your full potential and heightened awareness, she would not be in the reverse. She would be complementing the Magician. And I think that something is making you feel a little defensive and a little wary. And We got the Six of Cups here, and you want to bring forth something so much, with so much passion. What is it that you want? I need to throw a card on that. I'm getting a kind of now another love vibe here. I'm getting a strong, like this is going down the road of there's somebody that maybe has started as a friend in your life, but has now taken on a deeper importance to you, and it's blossoming into something different. And I'm absolutely right, because look what just presented itself, the Two of Cups. Okay, so yeah, there is somebody that you have had your eye on. You have had your eye on someone for quite some time. Started as a friend. But something shifted to create a beginning of a new cycle here. You seeing them in a different light. There's some journey that you're taking, perhaps with them, perhaps on your own, but I have a feeling it's somehow with them. You may not feel very confident that they have the same feelings for you, but it's something, but now in time, as this has evolved over the month, you've become pretty certain that this is, you really want to have emotional fulfillment with this person. You want to start a relationship with them. And they may be a coworker, they may be somebody a friend that you are involved in a hobby together, or some kind of pastime together, something that you may have met them through friends. And there may have been some sort of exchange already of give and take between the two of you on a more practical level, not necessarily like a kiss or, nothing necessarily romantic exchange, but some kind of, there's already been something that is showing that there is a dynamic there of, here's that figure 8, of infinity, of that reciprocity of giving and receiving. There's a relationship forming here that is just forming a I don't want to say codependency, but a bond of some kind, okay? And there's something though that you're blocking, because you may feel that you feel more strongly than they do, but you're not seeing that maybe they do feel strong. You're just seeing the rain, but you're not seeing the blossoms that are being watered. But you want to come to them. You want to present something to them. Even though you're a little bit hesitant and defensive, you want to share your heart. You want to open up to them. And I say that this card is a confirmation that you absolutely should. If you want to take friendship to the next level with someone, if you've realized that one of your friends is really your person, your soulmate, the person you're meant to be with, this reading is confirming that is indeed the case, and to go for it. And maybe that's why I picked up on so much restless energy from the very, very beginning of this reading, because you are really ready to go. You're ready to roll. You really are. You're ready to let your heart speak for itself. Let's see what the Synchronicity deck has to say. This is another one of Kathy Nichols' oracles, and I love them in the summertime because they just remind me of summer because they're so colorful. Let's roll the dice and see how many cards we need to take for you. Okay, so a 3. Okay. 1, 2, bottom of the deck. Okay. So let's see what we've got here. Rebel, so in line with a Sag. River, rest. I'm only laughing because it's so like you guys as a collective, you know, Sag, you guys are definitely like one for speaking your mind, but then you're also one for walking away and taking a break. You really are like true to your own spirit all the time, and that's why I love that the Rebel card came up for you. So let's just check out what the booklet says about these cards. Rebel, she dances to the beat of her own drummer. It's time to manifest your feisty, dare to be different energy. I mean, that's just a big confirmation, a double confirmation for me, for you, telling me to tell you that Spirit's telling you to go for it. Go for revealing your feelings. The river, to me, always is about going with the flow of something. Flow, surrender to the non-repeatable moments of time. Everything is in motion. You know, I mean, you've got 2 cards about motion here. Well, actually 3, because the rain is a motion as well. You know, go with those motions. Don't resist them. Allow yourself to go. Now, it's funny that rest comes up because in the process of like opening your heart, revealing and declaring your love to your friend, and going after your soulmate, the final advice is take care of yourself, sleep. We are blooming beneath the surface as we dream. And that to me is Spirit having a little bit of a sense of humor, which they often do. If you just look at the signs, you will see their sense of humor. The blooming beneath the surface. I mean, you've got 2 cards that are showing blooming beneath the surface. And it's another reminder that, you know, of why your High Priestess was in reverse here. What you're not seeing, you know, you're only seeing like, oh, so-and-so didn't get my little, you know, I darted a look across the room and they didn't pick up on it. They don't like me. Maybe I shouldn't step out forward and declare my love for them because they probably don't like me that way. Or so-and-so didn't, you know, when I gave them the stick of gum and my hand brushed their hand, they didn't react, you know, this is not going to work out, you know, and I'm just making this up. I'm not actually I'm just using these as analogies. This isn't actually Spirit telling me that these things happen, but it's an analogy to let you know that don't just see what's on the surface. See that all of this build up, you know, this friendship and this new beginning and you manifesting and you thinking about this person and you wanting this to be something bigger and better than what it is, or bigger, not better, but bigger and you know, more intimate than what it is. It can be. It's there. It's beneath the surface. You just have to be patient. But I know, because I have a moon in Sag, that it's difficult sometimes for Sages to be patient. But do, because it will pay off for you to remember that, you know, when you're putting out the effort and it feels like it's not working, it is working. It is. I'm excited for you, Sag. It sounds like you know, you've got a new love affair blossoming and you're going to be walking into the end of 2020 maybe in a completely different world, you know, with a new life partner or something. It's exciting. It's a great way to end this horrible, weirdo, wacko year that we've had, all as a general rule, with COVID and all this craziness. So I wish you the best. If you feel inclined, please like the button. You hit the like button, hit the little bell to get notified, subscribe to my channel, and if you feel like you want to share any kind of personal revelation, or if this resonated, please do. I'd love to hear if I'm on the money about something. Also keep in mind that, you know, this will not speak to everyone, and if it only speaks to some of you and it doesn't to others, then please feel free to just skip on over this reading and go to somebody else. We can't always, you know, hit the nail on the head for everyone. Every once in a while we get a glimmer of a group of you or someone that needs a specific message and it comes clear. So yeah, friendship turning into love. That's a beautiful thing. I wish you the best, Sag. Take care. See you next time.